So when you ask that question, what do you want? A lot of times I hear the answer, I don't know.
Here we are. We are at Chris's office. It's going to be a great day today. Excited to see see how we can be able to provide some value for you guys today. Here we go. Hey guys, it's Dr. Rob here. Welcome to my first ever vlog. The reason I'm doing this is because I want people to be able to live an amazing life experience in all areas of their life. So this vlog is going to be called Live Free 360, living a free life, free of the shackles of the things that are holding you back from really truly being able to experience all that life has to offer. So my goal is this, is that I would be able to inspire you, empower you, and equip you to live an amazing life experience. And so this week I was on a mission. My mission was to be able to find out what it is that makes one person successful that's in your same career, and yet another person, or you're not as successful as this other person. Because a lot of times we'll see these people and we'll say things like, well, maybe he was just made that way, or he's got a special gifting, or maybe he's doing something wrong, right? That's why he's achieving the success. So I went to the Woodlands, Texas to visit with Dr. Chris Zano. So here's somebody who's got the same letters DC behind his name that somebody else right down the road, DC, may have behind his name. Yeah, Chris is crazy successful, not just in practice, but he's got a great marriage. He's a great husband. He's a great father. He's got great kids. He's living a 360 life, all areas of his life. Yet somebody else with the same exact initials behind their name isn't. So what is the difference? And so you guys can watch the 15-minute Fuel on Dr. Zano's YouTube channel to see exactly what it is that we were talking about on his 15-minute Fuel as well. And I'll get a little bit into that, but you can be able to go to that. Check that out for sure. It was a great interview that we had on his 15-minute Fuel. That's episode number 56 if you're keeping track of his stuff. And so it's easy to keep track of this one right now. This is episode number 1. So if you like this, like it, share it, just let me know, give me feedback, give me comments. If you want me to keep doing this, then I will definitely continue to keep on doing this. And so I unpacked it into 3 things that I saw about Dr. Chris that makes him different than other people. Number 1 is he's got a huge vision. He's got a big vision. See, I think for a lot of people, they think that they've got a big vision of what it is that God has in store for their life, but he's got a massive vision. That's why he's doing this project called We Are Hero. And so this amazing vision, it's about unlocking the superhero that's locked up inside of everybody and allowing that superpower or that superhero to come out. So it's a great project he's working on. And so I love what it is that he's doing, but he's got this huge vision. I was talking to one of his video guys who was in his office that literally are following Dr. Chris around all over the place. And one of his video guys said something to me. He said, you know what I find interesting is after talking to you, and I may have talked to him for maybe about 5 minutes. Mac, if you're watching this, shout out Dr. Chris's video crew. Tim, you guys are amazing. Jacob down in Austin, you guys are awesome. But what his video guy had asked me was, he said, hey, he goes, what I've noticed about being around you and the other guys who have been on the show is that you guys have a huge vision. You guys think way bigger than most other people, and because of that, that's got us as video guys thinking bigger as well, and I think that's really cool. So when you've got a big vision, everybody around you, their vision gets bigger as well. That's why I put this vlog out there, is because I had this vision to be able to empower people, to be able to unlock that power that God's put inside of everybody, let that out. And so Dr. Chrissy challenged me to get this information out there, which is why I'm talking to you guys right now. And so he's got a big vision that just spilled right over onto me as well. And so we talked on his 15-minute Fuel about, what do you want? Why do you want that? So watch that. If you really want to figure out, okay, what do I really want and why do I want that? You definitely want to check that out. The second thing was this, is discipline. Chris has incredible discipline. Now, a lot of people think about discipline as being this ambiguous thing that they feel like they weren't born with discipline, right? Some people will say that, you know what, I'm just not a morning person, so I'm not disciplined enough to get up in the morning, or I'm not a workout person, or I'm not a runner, or I'm not a whatever it is that you've taught yourself to believe that you're not. You're absolutely right. You're not going to be those things if that's what your belief is. But here's the cool thing: is you can train your discipline muscle, and you can be a disciplined person. See, when I was around Chris, what I noticed about him and ultra successful people, they all do the same thing, is they've got a routine, or they've got daily rhythms that they do every single day on a daily basis that allow them to be successful, and those daily rhythms are in alignment with their vision and their goals. Okay? So like with Chris, for example, I asked him, I said, hey, what's Whitney up to, his wife? And he's like, oh, what's today? And he asked that because he knows that they've got a rhythm that they do things, the same things at the same times every single day, so that they don't miss those things. They don't miss the important things in their life. My wife and I, we've got a date night that we do every single week on Wednesday night. We haven't missed in, gosh, I don't know, probably like 16 years now. We just don't miss it. And so I don't know how many hundreds of date nights that we've been on, but we don't miss it. It's a part of our daily rhythm. Right now it's Friday afternoon. I'm going to be hanging out with my kids because that's what I do. 3 o'clock every Friday afternoon, I'm with my kids. I do a date day with my son. I do a date day with my daughter. This is just things that we do every single week to keep that good, healthy rhythm going. And now I know I need to step up my game after being around Chris, so he's got a routine. If you want to find out exactly what his routine is, you can be able to check that out on his 15-minute fuel. It is episode number 20. I wrote it down somewhere. I think it's 24. Yeah, episode number 24. So he's got this routine nailed, so you can be able to work your discipline muscle out. It just takes doing that. So you got to have a vision, you got to have discipline. How do you have that discipline? Well, you know what, you have a routine and you don't stray from that. And so one of the things that I noticed, and I was watching his 15-minute fuel on it, is he said that, you know what, if I get up at 4:30 in the morning, I don't just pop out of bed. A lot of people think that people that are morning people, they just pop out of bed. He goes, no, I put my cell phone that has my alarm on it, I don't put it next to my bed where I can hit the snooze. I put it in a different area of the house, so I have to actually get up. So it makes him get up. So there's things that you can do. For me to be able to make sure that I get up in the morning and I exercise, I put my clothes right next to my bed, literally in the order that I need to put them on to be able to make it easier for me to be able to get up in the morning. So put that a part of your daily routine. The last thing is this, is that Chris he thinks about things and he knows a lot of stuff, but even more than that, he is a doer. If somebody says that, hey, you need to do this in order to be successful in this area of your life, he's gonna do it. His speed of implementation is faster than anybody that I've ever seen in my entire life. Once upon a time when we were in the same coaching group together, I was his captain or his mentor. And so in being his captain or his mentor, he would call me and ask me questions. And I can remember he called me one day asking me if he should, he said, I want to go cash, I don't want to bill insurance anymore. And so I was on the phone with him for a few minutes, and in just that short time, he's like, all right, got it, done. And I'm thinking that, you know what, he's gonna think about this, he's gonna process it, he's gonna read about it, he's gonna get online, whatever it is that he's gonna do. He texts me back that same day. It was a Tuesday night. He's like, all right, man, that was awesome. I should have done this a long time ago. I go, what do you mean? He goes, well, we went all cash. So he did it that fast. So I think a lot of us and a lot of people think about things, and then you get analysis by paralysis and you don't ever do it. Just commit to it and do it. Or a lot of people will say, I'm really interested in that. I'm interested in losing weight, for example, right? So if you're interested in losing weight, you know what? You're gonna talk yourself out of it, and you're gonna have excuses. You're gonna say, well, that means I'm gonna have to get up early in the morning, I'm gonna have to eat this, I'm gonna have to do this, I really don't wanna do that. And your brain has already been set, your brain is like a thermostat, right? And so your brain is like, oh, if that's hard, your brain's job is to make things comfortable for you, so it's gonna bring you back down to comfort, and that's why you're gonna talk yourself out of it. So you just gotta set things up as part of your routine to be able to make sure that you do it. And you say that you're gonna do it and you commit to it. You actually do it. That's what Chris is great at. He is a doer. He just does it, right? Just like Nike says, just do it, commit to it. So there's a difference between commitment and interest. Commitment, you'll do whatever it takes to make it happen versus interest, you're just gonna be interested in it. So that's all I got for you guys today. That's the 3 things right there. Big vision, discipline, and just do it. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you enjoyed it, share this with your friends, like it, and I'll be right back with you with another episode number 2 of Live Free 360. You guys have a fantastic Friday today. I'll talk to you guys soon. Wow, had a great day hanging out today with Dr. Chris Zano.